Welcome to the Sponge Cave, where I try to collect anything SpongeBob and Nickelodeon related, and today we are going to be going through everything that we have in the collection, which isn't very much, but you guys will get to see as the kickstart for this channel. And yeah, we're also going to Walmart, so we'll update you guys when we get there too. But if you guys like this channel, please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notifications every time I upload. And if you like the channel, share to your friends too. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, we're gonna be going ahead and going to Walmart. Okay, so we're in Walmart. I think I'm gonna be picking up this, and these are cool, but I don't think I'm gonna be picking up any of them. They got the Raphael.
I'm on my way! Tell my little buddy Mayhem to hang tight!
From, of course, Ninja Turtles, and this is really cool. The little holographic sign, but other than that, they have this, the sock collection, and all that, the coasters, and then the little SpongeBob magnetic puzzle cubes, but I don't have this in the DVD collection, so picking it up. They also have the Toy Story 4 movie collection. Reach
for the sky!
Ice Age. All of the Disney stuff there. And then they also have the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. And if we look over here, this is more our kind of stuff. We got Scooby-Doo. The complete series of Where Are You?
Where are you?
It's really good. But, we got Courage, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, of course, and then the next 100 episodes of SpongeBob there. Yeah, that's about it for the movie section here. Okay, so we're over here in the PlayStation section. They've got Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, which I would pick up, but I'm gonna get this for the DVD collection before then, and I don't see anything else other than Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl right there. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I see anything else. Okay guys, so we just got back from Walmart, and yeah, we did actually get one pickup, and as you probably saw, this is what we're going to be kicking off our full collection tour for SpongeBob right now with, is the complete season 13 of SpongeBob. Now, I did not have this season, and of course, it is the newest season of SpongeBob. So, here we have, it's the special features with the Title Zone, a SpongeBob Universe special. We have Sandy, Patrick, and SpongeBob standing on the box, and of course, Squidward doing the thing. Shout out to Comfort Cartoons. And if you guys want to pause that and read that, you can, but let's go ahead and check out the disc. I have not opened this yet, so might as well check it out. No special things, which it sucks that they don't do that anymore with the actual special, more like actual normal DVDs, but yeah. So we have season 13 added to the collection, so that is put on the screen counter 1 of the SpongeBob DVDs. Next, we're going to go ahead and kick it off next with the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Here we go!
Fill her up, please.
The best SpongeBob movie, in my opinion, one of, if not the best cartoon movie ever. So, this is the widescreen edition with, of course, the classic yellow box for this movie, and see, this is what I mean. They don't do stuff like that anymore, which is kind of upsetting, but yeah, we have the SpongeBob movie. And since we're on the topic of SpongeBob movies, let's go ahead and get Sponge out of water out of the way.
Patrick?
So, this movie was decent in my opinion, but, yeah. Was still a good movie. Then we have SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water. And I forgot to mention, let's put a counter of 3 on screen right now. And now the final SpongeBob movie for right now, Sponge on the Run.
The lost city of Atlantic City.
Honestly, better than the other one, but still decent. This one includes the mini-movie, deleted storyboard scenes, sing-along music videos, arts and crafts, and more. And let's go ahead and put the counter of 4 up on the screen. And now we're getting into the more normal SpongeBob DVDs here. We have SpongeBob Karate Island. Now, most of these were my brothers when he was a kid, so you might see some, like, ring dingers in the side here. So, you have Karate Island there, and this includes SquidBob Tentacle Pants, Krusty Towers, Mrs. Puff, You're Fired, Ghost Host, Wishing You Well, Karate Island, and New Leaf. And the special features include SpongeBob Karate Chops game, full screen format, Dolby Digital, English stereo, and special features not rated. That's not a special feature. I was reading that like it was, but we have SpongeBob Karate Island. Next, we have SpongeBob Bikini Bottom Adventures. So on the front, I love this artwork. Just has everybody Squidward. Just has everybody smiling except for Squidward and Plankton. And Squidward just looks like he's miserable and doesn't want to live his life anymore. But this one features Boat Smarts, good old what's his name, Nudigs, Crabs a la mode. Sorry if I read that wrong. Roller Cowards, Bucket Sweet Bucket, and Breath of Fresh Squidward. And now we have Fear of a Krabby Patty. And you can see how old this is just by the tag, which we might actually try to get off of this later, but on this special we have Fear of a Krabby Patty, of course, Shell of a Man, Arg, Neptune Spatula, One's Crab's Trash, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy V, Karate Choppers, I'm Your Biggest Fanatic. And Arg is just an iconic episode in itself. So, yeah, go ahead and put the counter on screen. I've lost track, but future me editing this will not. Next, let's go ahead and reach for another full season. We have the complete 3rd season, which this was a great season. Of course, I'm just going to name off a few. There's Just One Bite, Club SpongeBob, Krabby Land, SpongeBob's House Party, New Student Starfish, and SpongeBob BC before comedy. This was an iconic season, and of course, still no special DVDs. Next, we have SpongeBob Lost in Time. And the Nickelodeon Splat logo was so good. And we have a few in the collection with that Splat logo, you will notice. But this one has Dunces and Dragons, Selling Out, Funny Pants, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy VI, the motion picture, Enemy in Law, and Patrick Smart Pants. Next, we have Home Sweet Pineapple, 8 aquatic adventures in this one. And this has the special features of cast bios from the book SpongeBob Exposed, the Insider's Guide to SpongeBob SquarePants, and the full screen format and Dolby Digital. But, yeah, this is a really good DVD here. We have Home Sweet Pineapple, Band Geeks, Sandy SpongeBob, and the Worm, Ripped Pants, Sandy's Rocket, Culture Shock, Muscle Bob Buff Pants, and Employee of the Month. Next, we have, honestly, one of my favorite specials ever. We have SpongeBob Pest of the West.
Oh, Bikini Gulch was a pretty place for sweet water and blue sky.
Me personally, I just love this artwork so much. You have Deadeye down there. This is such a good artwork, in my opinion. And, with this, you have, of course, we have Pest of the West, the Krusty Plate, Pat No Pay, the Inmates of Summer, To Save a Squirrel, $20,000 Panties Under the Sea, the Battle of Bikini Bottom, and, of course, just little old SpongeBob down there. This is such a good special, and, of course, the special DVD with the inserts in this, too. Which, this might be some nostalgia for some of you, too. Get absorbed in new SpongeBob adventures. There's Vote SpongeBob, Pants, the Case of the Vanished Squirrel, and Atlantis Squarpantis. And then all of these, too, which, of course, Friend or Foe. I wish we had that in the collection, but we do not, so sorry to kind of spoil that there. And, of course, put the tally on the counter. Boom. Okay, next up, we have the greatest SpongeBob special ever, the SpongeBob Christmas episode.
On top will complete all the scenery.
This includes special features, audio commentary, storyboard, double digital, and Christmas Who, double-length episode, procrastination, snowball effects, survival of the idiots, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy again. So we're just tallying up the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movies here. Chocolate with Nuts, as seen on TV, Pizza Delivery, and Squeaky Boots. Once again, a great special. Now we're on to SpongeBob Halloween. We went from Christmas to Halloween. So, this one is the one that I have the most in the collection, but I'm only going to show you one because I have like 5 of these for some reason. So, this has a lot more than usual. So, the special features are SpongeBob Scaredy Pants music video, SpongeBob video game sneak peek, interactive menus, episode selection, Dolby Digital English stereo again. And on this one, we have Scaredy Pants, Imitation Crabs, Frankendoodle, I Was a Teenage Gary, which is actually really good to have here. Squidward, The Unfriendly Ghost, The Secret Box, Band Geeks once again, Welcome to the Chum Bucket, My Pretty Seahorse, Idiot Box, and of course, we have Steven Hillenberg's signature down there. Put the tally on the counter once again. Next, we are at Lost at Sea. Now, this one is a really good special, actually. I actually enjoyed the special. And this artwork is just sick in general. And the special features, full screen format, Dolby Digital, audio commentary, the Sponge Who Could Fly, and the Sponge Who Could Fly storyboard. So, this, we have the Sponge Who Could Fly, Plankton, Boating School, Suds, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, The Chaperone, Bubble Buddy, Your Shoes Untied, and Pre-Hibernation Week. Had to get up closer to read that one. Now we have SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric.
Patar! SpongeGar!
So this includes SpongeBob BC, of course, before comedy, Nature Pants, Fools in April, I'm with Stupid, Patty Hype, Squid on Strike, The Great Snail Race, Plankton's Army, Squilliam Returns. And the special features include Battle for Bikini Bottom PC game demo, Dolby Digital, DVD-ROM requires computer, and all of this stuff. It really doesn't matter anymore. But of course, we have SpongeBob and the Legend signature right down there. Let it focus. Let it focus. There we go. Okay. Now let's grab another full season while we're here. We have Season 4. I actually did enjoy this season, too. I honestly love every SpongeBob season. But this one, of course, this season has so many good episodes, of course. Have You Seen the Snail? Skill Crane, Patrick Smartpants. We have The Best Day Ever, You're Fired, and Dunces and Dragons once again. And this one is one that we need to add to a list to get a brand new one of, because my brother obviously did not take care of this one very well. We have Nautical Nonsense and Sponge Buddies, which has ripped pants, and then there's just a lot of weird tears and stuff on this one, and weird ooey gooiness. So I'm not even going to put that with the other ones. The other ones are right here. I'm not even going to put that with that one. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab Extreme Karate. We have Squid Defense, The Way of the Sponge, House Sitting for Sandy, The Krabby Patty That Ate Bikini Bottom, Extreme Spots, Squirrel Record, Face Freeze, Demolition Doofus. And there are the special features. And this is honestly, look at Squidward. That's the first time I've seen him enjoy something in his life. And then Sandy over there. And there's a lot of cool stuff in this one. There's SpongeBob, of course, and they're standing on some wood with some bubbles around them. So, yeah. Next, we have SpongeBob Tales from the Deep. And this is also one with some dirt and grime at the top, but I'm sure we can clean that. And by the next time you see this, which we will see this all at the end of the video once again, but by the time you see it, then they will all be cleaned better. And, of course, you have... Wait. Okay, we need to get another one of these. I didn't realize that there was the Absorbing Favorites disc in this. Okay, that's interesting. Well, that's something we need to get another one of, because I don't have that disc again. Well, anyways, aside from that kind of disappointment there, we have SpongeBob the Big One, which is my absolute favorite artwork ever on a SpongeBob disc. And this is just so good. You have, of course, SpongeBob versus the Big One, A Life in a Dag, Sun-Bleached, Giant Squidward, No Nose Goes, Patty Caper, and Plankton's Regular. There's the special features. And yeah, that's about it. And sorry, I accidentally clicked the button that stops recording, but for anybody that's worried, the Big One is in there. The actual disc is in there. Next, let's go ahead and hit up some Spongicus. Again, one of my favorite artworks, too. This was a good special, too. So this, we have Spongicus, Suction Cup Symphony, House Fancy, Krabby Road, Penny Foolish, Nautical Novice, okay, we're not normal, and Gone. And the special features is that. I'm not bothering reading them anymore. And now let's go ahead and get our last full season out of here. Now we have the complete 8th season. And yeah, this is a good season too, but not as good as the other ones. But this, just to add some stuff that we have on this disc, we have A SquarePants Family Vacation, The Way of the Sponge, The Krabby Patty That Ate Bikini Bottom, Bubble Buddy Returns, and Are You Happy Now? And free samples. Didn't notice that. And we're on our last 2 DVDs. Put up the counter right now. And at the beginning of the video, there was a pop-up on the screen that asked how many DVDs do you think we have in the collection, with 3 different options. So if you guys got that right, let me know. But we have Legends of Bikini Bottom. And this one is so good. And this doesn't really have any special features on it, but there's the special features that it does have. And, of course, for now people that are still worried, Legend of Bikini Bottom in there. And we are on our final one, which is Whale of a Birthday. And, of course, using Eugene Krabs' credit card, and Mr. Krabs is over there, absolutely blood-hurtling screaming at the top of his lungs that SpongeBob is costing so much money for Pearl back there. But anyways, this includes All That Glitters, Whale of a Birthday, Once Bitten, Chimps Ahoy, Summer Vacation, Wigstruck, That's No Lady, and those are the special features. And yeah, of course, this also had the iconic song. Go ahead and play it on screen.
It's all about you, girl, on your 16th birthday.
And yeah, that was about it for the DVD collection. There is the final counter on screen right here. So, now we're finally getting into we have like 5 things that aren't DVD related. So, of course, we're going to have to be looking out for this stuff. And if you guys have any recommendations for what the other videos should be, let me know. So, of course, we can get that all set up. But let's start it off with this nice SpongeBob mug in the shape of SpongeBob, of course, with Gary on the side. And just really good representation in all of SpongeBob, really. And his arm is the thing you hold it by, too. I don't know where his other arm went, but really good. And the Gary is actually pretty cool on it, too. So, yeah. And now we also have this nice little pencil case tin can. Not tin can, tin in general. Look, we have SpongeBob and Patrick going around the whole edge. And there's SpongeBob waving at you. And then there's Patrick kind of waving at you. But this goes all the way around with the same designs over it. And on the back, it has the same design as the front, which is really cool. And you also have SpongeBob's face on the handle. So we have that, and we also... So we have that. And we also have this kind of vintage SpongeBob, I guess, holds whatever you want it to, kind of candy dish. And we can see if it has anything on the bottom for when this was released. 2007. This is a 2007 candy dish of SpongeBob, of course. And now for some of the last 2 things in the SpongeBob collection, which is overall some of my favorite stuff. Let's start it off with Comic Crazy Take 2. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and do a little flick through for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on. Beautiful illustrations of SpongeBob as a whole. And we will be going through how many comics you get with this too. So let's go ahead and check it out. Kind of get an idea for how the art looks in some of this too. But that is how many comics you get in one, which is really, really good for how much I got that for. And also, we have a sticker book, which I believe this is a 2020 Lost Secrets of the Sea sticker book with all 30 stickers still inside. It's a looking fine book. There's all the stickers. And one thing that I really like about this is, even though since it's a looking fine, you still get good representations of every character here. So you have a bunch of really good representations of SpongeBob. Throughout here you have him in the baseball stuff. There's Plankton right there. And one of my favorite ones is this one right down here when they have swapped outfits. Which we did see that DVD earlier as well. And then you have good representation of Krabby Patties and Patrick right there. We also have good representations of the boating schools. And Mrs. Puff is right there. And then all the different boats. SpongeBob and Patrick driving some of them. And then let me find it because Squidward is once again doing the thing. This one's really cool too. And Plankton's down there again. Jellyfishing with Patrick's skeletal system being shown. And then Sandy right there. A bunch of different planktons here. Which this is really cool. So you can kind of see all the different planktons trying to steal the secret formula. And Mr. Krabs and all of his money. Where you can look for his first dollar. And Plankton is again in the corner down there inside of his money. And then you have the beautiful SpongeBob. This is a 2021. This is a 2021 SpongeBob Look and Find book. And that about does it. But we have 3 more things that I forgot. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those right now. And also, for the final 4 things we have here, I forgot to mention the SpongeBob ceramic bowl with the nice little imagination SpongeBob down there and some SpongeBob-themed chopsticks. We have that face on that side, and of course the smiling SpongeBob face on the other side. And for the last 3 items, we have Mr. Krabs' first dollar, and of course we have Bold and Brash, and finally the opening Steven Hillenburg lips pirate that always says, "Are you ready, kids?" I really appreciate you watching this video, and by the way, don't leave yet because we are about to scan everything we have. So, and we're gonna set it all up in one collective shelf like I promised at the beginning of the video. So yeah, let's get to it. As I was cleaning and setting everything up here, which this is a beautiful, beautiful sight to be able to see everything that we have in the SpongeBob collection up there and in living color, really. We have also the SpongeBob spatula. That is the official branded SpongeBob spatula, which I'm actually going to be hanging on the wall right here with the collection. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll get back to you for the final review. Okay, and as for these 2 DVDs, which the one really messed up DVD and the Tales from the Deep, which doesn't have the right disc in it, for those, they're just going to stay here. And I forgot I wore this to Walmart, but I didn't even think about showing it to you guys. We have the Krusty Krab hat, which is actually going to be hung right over here with the collection, or probably on the wall right here, which I will do, and then you'll get a final scan of everything. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video here. So we have the whole collection in its whole right here. So, and if I also have more cartoon, more related Nickelodeon stuff. So if you guys want a video on that, please let me know. And this will be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.